everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a natural dewy look. So I used to be obsessed with wanting to be matte and have no oil, no shine on my face, basically don't have my skin looking like skin. But lately I've been kind of accepting the fact that your skin has oil, your skin has a natural dew to it, and you should cover that up, because the more you take out and try to blot, mattify, the more, you know, for at least my sake, my skin gets overly oily, and then I'm constantly wiping it away with, you know, blotting wipes or even toilet paper, tissue paper, anything really. I couldn't stand the dewiness at all. So lately I have been letting my natural dew come out, letting like a natural shine on my face, and I'm learning to love it. So we're gonna do something like that today. I have kind of got out some things that are not exactly full coverage but make your skin look beautiful and radiant, and I did already start with the MAC Fix Plus. I sprayed that on my face. My face is moisturized. I have eye cream on, so everything should be pretty good to go. Of course, we're going to start with the eyebrows. I'm going to fast forward through this part just because it takes so long, and you guys, everyone has their own way of doing eyebrows, and mine's not exactly perfect or wonderful, so there's no reason to tune in on that. So I'll be right back and my eyebrows will be done. Okay, so my eyebrows are not done. I realized this. I wanted to kind of show how I can conceal your eyebrows and make them look super natural. Like, I'm trying to grow my eyebrows out. I had a really bad experience getting them threaded a month ago or so. It's been a process of growing them out, but we're hanging in there. They're just looking a little crazy, so I am going to conceal my eyebrows so that they don't have like a shadow and they look pretty natural. So all I did was I took my Naked Skin concealer and I just outlined the shape of my brow, under my brow bone, and then on top, and I'll just kind of like carve out the shape I'm going for and have it look better. I don't do this all the time, but since my eyebrows are getting a little wacky, I'm trying to comb back out. You can just drag this onto your lid as well. This works as a eyeshadow primer. Give dark eyelids or, you know, veins or thin eyelids, concealer is gonna be your best friend. Okay, so our eyebrows are done. As you can see, I kind of look a little crazy because I concealed the middle so much and there's nothing else on my face. But my eyebrows look really clean and neat and sharp, and I love that. So next we're gonna, since we did just use that as a primer on our eyelids, why not go ahead and start with our eyeshadow. To use a concealer, I did just use a regular concealer brush. This came in a Sephora brush set that I had got. And so for this dewy look, we're gonna go with this Marc Jacobs palette. I've had this for a while, the Lolita. I don't even know if they make this anymore, but I love it. It's just like a natural little nude palette, so pretty. You can tell I really like the sparkle color. Ooh. Go figure. So we're gonna start just by setting that concealer with this like bright little yellowish cream color. I'm just gonna take a regular eyeshadow brush, fluff brush, and just dust that all over and get a nice layer going. Since this is gonna be pretty natural, we're gonna stick to the lighter side of eyeshadows, not gonna get too dramatic or anything. So just enhance your features, as I like to say. My mom always told me, just wear enough makeup to enhance your features, don't hide them. But I had that 8th grade emo stage, I think, where I was obsessed with like eyeliner and being a bitch. Sorry. But really. And then, you know, I realized that that was not a good look. Alright, so our eyelids are primed and set, looking good, all even. I don't see any stray hairs or anything, so that looks good. Next up, we are going to take this light brown shade as a transition shade and just put it right in the crease. I'm just gonna take a crease brush, or sorry, an angled shading brush, Sigma E70, and go right in the crease. Just bring out that natural shadow of your brow bone. This looks really good to make you look awake, well rested. When you're not. Okay. See how like awake and bright our eyes look right now? Looks amazing. I am gonna take this far end shade down here and just put this in the outer V and into the crease as well. This has some shimmer to it, which I like, but it's not overpowering. I feel like when you set your eyes with concealer, it makes the eyeshadow, like the shimmer eyeshadows, just really stay on and in place. And it makes your eyes really, it like makes the eyeshadow really easy to blend out. So we took that up pretty high, but I do have high brow bones, remember that. Everything has to be proportional. Your face is like geometry. Everything has to be in proportion to each other or it doesn't match up. I'm voguing. Okay. Anyway, moving on. I'm gonna take this light shade, goodness, this light shade right here, and put this right over the lid, all over. Oh, I just love that shade. It just was so beautiful. It's so beautiful. That looks so pretty. Okay, so our eyes are done. That's all I'm gonna do for the eyes because we want to have that natural look, shimmery, bright, dewy, glossy. Everything looks very nice and naturally highlighted. Our eyes look super bright and awake. So why don't we move on? I'm gonna use a liquid eyeliner. I know I said in my last video that I don't typically use liquid eyeliners, which I don't. But if I want just like a natural little wing and make it nice and sharp and not super smudged and, you know, messy, I'm going to go with liquid eyeliner. I am going to start with just a pencil. This is my puny little pencil. I'm holding on to it. I have a new one. I just can't let it go. So we're just going to do the out to the middle part of our eye out, and that's it. This just makes it easier to draw that wing liner and deepen the black up. So that's all. That's it for that. And now we're gonna take our liquid eyeliner. This is just Makeup Forever liquid eyeliner. I really like it because the tip is nice and little and easy to work with. So we're just going to go over where we made that black line and just kind of make it sharper. The other reason I really hate liquid eyeliner is because it makes my eyelashes clump together. And that happens, of course. Okay, so our eyeliner is finished up. I did go a little further in. It was kind of an awkward angle to where my eyeliner was before. So as I have it all over my hands now for my eyelashes, we are going to go ahead and prime our face. We're going to use the Becca Backlight Priming Filter primer. Let's say primer one more time. Primer. Shake it up. I literally have makeup all over my hands. Ooh. We're beautiful. Look how like matte, like beautiful it is. That's so dewy and pretty, and this smells really good. So for our foundation, oh, let's see like new breakouts. That looks good. We're gonna use the Hourglass stick foundation. This is in the shade of Golden Tan. I love this foundation. I'm actually wondering how much I have left because I use this a lot. I'm gonna make herself look like a tiger. Or a douchebag rugby player. Whichever. Just joking. This is a medium coverage foundation for me. I can build it up if I want, but I like the coverage. We're just dabbing this out with our beauty blender. Damn. Like, this is so... At first, like when I bought this foundation, I was a little hesitant because I thought it was going to be like greasy or gross, and but I really like it a lot. I think it's beautiful. So we're gonna have to build it up on our problem areas, which is my chin and my cheeks where I have larger pores. Oh, I should have left that stripe there. Could have been representing something. A group, I'm sure. Okay. So as you can see, I do have a breakout here, and I have a couple breakouts on my chin, and I have larger pores in this area. So we're just gonna add another layer on top of that, and that should do it pretty good. But you see how like naturally dewy our face is, and it doesn't look super mattified. That's what we're going for. No, this is what we're going for. Just leave it like this. We're done. So I think that looks pretty good for, you know, what we're gonna achieve. We're not gonna hide all this completely. I mean, these are like raised and problem areas. I'm just gonna accept that. I accept my flaws. And then we're gonna go back in with the Naked Skin concealer and just highlight under the eyes and brighten our face up. This is in the shade Medium Neutral. I probably could go a shade lighter, but I did buy this in the middle of the summer when I was a little more tan. But it's like a natural, you know, it doesn't like highlight overly, it doesn't brighten overly, it just makes it look very skin-like, which is what our goal is. So, I'm gonna dab this out. Now we are gonna set our under eyes, but I'm just gonna use my contour palette that I have, which is the Marc Jacobs High Filter palette. And then I'm just going to use this yellow shade in here. I don't think I need to add another layer or anything. I think that looks pretty good because I just don't want to do another layer. So I'm just going to take this, the lighter shade in here, which you can tell I've used a ton of. We're just going to set this all over our under eye with a large brush. Cute large fluff brush. This is so it doesn't crease and it stays on all day, except if your eyes water, like mine, because it's allergy season. Okay, just set it. I lied. We're gonna set it with the pores and maybe this, just a little bit, not a lot. Good. Now, ooh, I know it's a pattern for me not to use under eyeliner, but when you're doing a natural look, I feel like you don't want your under eyes to be accentuated. You want to like lift them and make them focus on the upper part of your eye, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to now bronze and contour. So I'm going to use the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess bronzing thing bronzing palette? I don't know, bronzer, and just swirl this right in our cheek hollows. Okay, and let's contour with my Marc Jacobs palette. Just carve out those cheeks. You're supposed to start from the upper point of your ear and go to the corner of your eye. That's where you're supposed to go. Not too far, not too. And then I just do my nose to make it a little more narrow and accentuate my bridge of my nose. We're going to take the light shade that we set our under eyes with and just go underneath that to carve out our cheekbones. Okay. Now I'm going to blend that all together. Don't mind the airplane. We live pretty close to the airports. Okay, now we're gonna blush and highlight. So we're gonna use this Lancome blush. It's in the shade of Pink Fling. It's super bright pink, and I love it. We're gonna take our angled brush for blush. Oh, so funny. That looks a little crazy, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take our Duo fiber brush and blend that out. Make it look like the sun kissed us. Okay. And then we're gonna go a little crazy with our highlight today. We have two different palettes. I love this one. This one is the Estee Lauder Heat Wave bronzer. So pretty. So we're going to start with this, and then we also have the Anastasia Glow Kit, which I'm going to go on next. I'm going to take this knockoff Target brush that works really good. I'm going to put this on the highlight right through here, up, around, so you're making that nice C. See that? And then I'm going to put it up above my brow bone, up to my hairline. Then we're also going to take this Heat Wave color, and I'm just going to take a fluffy brush, blending brush, and I'm going to put this just on the corner, on the highlight of my brow bone. You see that? Oh my god. Beautiful! Now we're going to take the Anastasia Glow Kit, and we're going to take the darkest shade in here, which is just bronzed, which is up here. Oh. Right there. And we're going to take the same brush and just go right on top of that. Just kind of pat that on top. Right through here. And then up through here for sure, because this is where we want it to look like the sun is hitting us at the highest. And I'm just going to diffuse that a little bit with our Dewy Fiber brush. Fiber brush. Wonderful. Next I'm going to go in with the lips, and I am just going to do another natural color. I know, word of the day is natural. I'm going to take this Hourglass nude lipstick in the shade Nude number 6. And this is actually such a cool package. Like, who's seen a lipstick like this before? So we're just going to put this right on top. And that's just a beautiful nude. So next I'm gonna do my lashes. I'm gonna do that off camera, but I am gonna go in today with the Monsieur Big. My sister has requested for me to do this one. She's looking to buy it. So I'm gonna do this today and then I'll be back and you guys will see the finished product. Okay, so this is our finished look. Very beautiful, dewy, glowy, natural. The Montour Big mascara is amazing. I have used it before. I really like it. If you can, let's see. You guys can close up. Like my eyelashes look really good and thick and long and juicy. Can eyelashes look juicy? Well, they do now. So, I do really like this mascara a lot. So I would say that you should buy this. This is by Lancome, by the way. So, I do have one more step, and that is to set my face, of course. And I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Coconut Perfecting Setting Mist. And this stuff is so good for your skin. I have another one, but I got too intense on it, and I broke the spritzer. So I'm just going to use the new one for now, and then when I'm all done with this one, I'm just going to swap the pump out. It'd probably make more sense to put this on there, but then that's just not how I operate. So we're going to mist, and hopefully our mascara is dry enough so I don't blink and get all over me. That mister's not as fine as the other one, go figure. The one that I break. So, this is now our final look. That misting spray just makes your face look very sheen and beautiful. So, as you can see, the foundation can get full coverage. You have to build it up. So, my problem areas where my pores are, you can't really see my pores now, which is muy bueno for me, which is very good. And then our highlight on our forehead is just killing it. We're killing it. My dog is here. You want to come up? Come here. Come here. Come on. She. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here, Ginger. Yes. Come here. Oh, she's being bashful. No? Stand up here. Okay, she doesn't want to. But I don't know. So, this is our finished look. Our eyebrows look a little cleaner than my last video just because of the fact I did use concealer. Sometimes I get lazy and I don't use concealer, but it always looks better when I do. Yeah, I love the lipstick. This lipstick is amazing and it's so moisturizing. So, any other requests, I would love to do a video for you. Just let me know. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. We'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.